Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out Star Trek The Next Generation, the Unification Part 1 and 2. And I really hope that I get these episodes in the right order because Amazon Prime, Paramount Plus is screwing with my head at the moment. Okay, so right now it has Unification as episodes 7 and 8, which is accurate so far. 7 and 8 of season 5 are the Unification episodes. However, the Paramount Plus on Amazon Prime has Unification Part 2 first as episode 7, and then Unification Part 1 as the second episode. So now my brain is really confused. Did they either mislabel the episode and the first episode is still episode 7 and they just mislabeled it as part 2, or is the whole part 2 episode just put before part 1? And my brain, I'm going to watch what I think is the part 1 episode, which I think is episode 8, and then for some reason going back to episode 7 to watch episode 2. I think that's how they ordered it. But if I start watching episode 8 and I realize that episode 7 is actually the episode first, then I'm going to have to go back and watch that. I don't know. This is just so confusing and it's messing with my mind, and I really hope I choose the right episode first. I also, unfortunately, I had to read the descriptions for these episodes because I was trying so hard to figure out which episode comes first, and so I know that Spock is in these episodes. I didn't know that. I have no idea Spock was in these episodes until I read the descriptions, and usually I don't read the descriptions, so that would have been so cool to see as a surprise. But unfortunately, I know Spock's in these episodes now because I had to read the descriptions because Amazon Prime messed up the order, and now I'm really confused. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, before we get into these reactions, let me do the lighting. So let me turn on the light and decide what color it should be. Boop. Nice. Okay, so the color of the light today, I'm going blue in honor of Spock because I know he's in this movie, in this episode now. I'm going to be going blue today. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. Thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get into this episode. Hopefully it is the right one. If it is not, I am sorry. But it also is not really my fault because Amazon messed up the order. I still can't believe it. Anyways, I hope you enjoy my reaction, hopefully, to Star Trek The Next Generation Season 5, episode supposed to be 7, but I am watching it as episode 8 for some reason. Unification Part 1. Oh, man.
Captain's log, stardate.
Okay, they didn't do it previously, which is a good start.
3 weeks ago, one of our most celebrated ambassadors, an advisor to Federation leaders for
I bet that's Spock.
he left no word of his destination.
He's dipping.
Terminal and Starbase computer system Alpha 29. Linkage complete.
She looks like a cat. You know, if a person was a cat, that would be her.
Taken on
Spock.
Romulus by
Spock.
long-range scanner. Computer.
Still exciting to see him though. That's literally me. If I hadn't known Spock was in this episode, I would have been like, what? I would have been jumping out of my chair or something. I would have been in shock, but unfortunately I knew. Okay, let's get some peace in the, let's get this frustration out with this beautiful intro. To boldly go where no one has gone before. Ba-ba-da-da,
Captain's log, stardate 45236.
Okay, this is Unification 1. That's good.
The intelligence reports on Ambassador Spock's disappearance.
There he is.
And it's my honor to tell him that his son may have betrayed the Federation.
Spock would never betray the Federation, right?
Sometimes fathers and sons.
They're not that close.
Minty. It's been years since I've had any.
me when I see something with mint in it. Minty.
Do you have any idea why he might have disappeared like this?
Do you think she knows?
As far as I'm concerned, he disappeared a long time ago.
I think she knows more than she's telling.
He attacked Sarek's position. Publicly.
Oh no.
I'm very protective of my husband. I do not...
Maybe too protective, huh?
Wasting in bed, whispering to himself. He wants to see his son.
Oh, really?
Now, it may be too late.
Bring him back. I think this is not going to be unification of maybe peoples, but a unification of Spock and Sarek.
But you are a part of him. And he of you.
Because they mind melded.
Heat impact.
Yeah, Ferengi cargo ship that went down the Nolan asteroid belt.
Does he have a new eye thing? It looks yellow. Did he have a yellow one before? It's actually kind of sad to see him like this. Obviously, I haven't seen too much of him, but it's sad.
Guard is here.
No more chaos!
No more chaos.
I will not answer.
You just did though. Haha, loser.
There's no one with me.
About Spock.
Whoa. Silence, silence.
Yes. He's missing.
Look, he's not jerking around. He's calm, curious.
To find him.
Yes.
That was a great camera movement, by the way, to go from where Sarek was to an over-the-shoulder shot.
I gave Spock the benefit of experience, of logic. He never listened.
Ah, that's the human in him, huh?
Suggested that Spock might have defected.
Never.
Yeah, I don't think he would defect, unless for an absolutely essential reason.
Romulan senator? How do you know Bartek?
Oh no. Oh man.
We're a part of each other. I know that he has caused you pain, but I also know that you love him.
Yeah, thank you, Picard. No, 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 no. Oh, I thought he was gonna die.
Live long then.
There we go.
Live long and
And prosper.
This episode is so good at the moment. I got chills a little bit there. Oh man, the guy playing Sarek is really doing a good job.
In the new version, there is no mention made of the Federation's help in his rise to power.
Oh, that's not good.
I have a visual identification of Senator Pardek of Romulus,
Let me see him.
anticipated 4 years ago.
Which one is he? The guy in the middle, probably. What a bozo.
Spock on Romulus. Computer, enhance far.
Oh, that's him. Oh my god.
Radical, because he has been an advocate of peace throughout his career.
That is pretty radical, I gotta say.
The third day of the Romulan week, when the Senate is not in session.
Good work, Data. Good work, Mr. Data.
That Gowron and the High Council are quite busy and won't be able to speak with you today.
Shut up.
Is Gowron aware that we have been transmitted?
Is Gowron that bug-eyed man that I didn't like in Redemption?
Card needs a favor.
Yeah.
Then I am sure there are others in the Klingon Empire who would be willing to help me. They would have our gratitude.
Oh my god, he's so good.
A tribute to his skilled leadership.
Oh my god. He says his words with such bravado and confidence and just, oh, it's so awesome. I want to hear him talk non-stop.
Have to make sure we can change it back again afterwards.
Why not just keep him as a Romulan, you know? That'd be kind of fun.
Mott to have their hairpieces designed.
30 minutes, number one.
I don't want to see Picard with hair. I don't want to see that.
This is Vulcan.
Yes, sir. Metallurgical analysis confirmed that.
Okay, so this is maybe Spock shit?
Matter
You're going after the defector.
Yeah, he knows.
to discuss.
If we are discovered by the Romulans, it means death for us all.
That's true.
Very well, Captain. We have set a course for Romulus.
Yeah, I quite like Klingons, you know, they're pretty loyal.
Non-style. We do not soften our bodies by.
Oh my days.
Haven't had it for quite a while. Very fresh.
Picard's so good, you know? Never complaining for the mission.
Yes, I do.
I bet there's some respect for Picard in the Klingons. I know Klingons have a hard time respecting other people that aren't Klingons, I feel like, for the most part, but there's gotta be good respect for Picard, especially, like, in that one conversation alone.
Quartermaster Surplus Depot Z15.
I need some information.
He sounds so dead inside.
Mr. Worf, reestablish communication.
Aye, sir.
Look at Riker, look at that stupid little pose.
I wish I had the people to spare. I don't.
Who is this guy?
Contact me when you reach orbit.
Oh my days, this guy makes me want to fall asleep and also whack him at the same time.
Perfect job for you.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I have barely seen her do anything in the episodes that I've watched. Whoa, 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 this is sick.
But we don't get to see a lot of handsome women out this way. And someone
Oh my days.
get a little more cooperation from me. He's probably right.
I like that he's just open for it.
18-foot Caldorian eel on board a freighter.
No
In
way.
someone's locker.
No way.
I have the T'Pau cross-referenced in 4 different directions.
Dude, now he's active. Now he's engaged.
In all the time that the Zakdorn have operated this depot, nothing has ever been lost.
Looks like you're a failure then.
Just over 2 hours from now, a shipment of deuterium storage.
Oh, interesting.
Storage tanks. Be very interested to know who that is.
Yeah, I'm also interested. This is a good episode.
Since I do not require sleep, I propose you take the shelf, sir.
The shelf. Oh, comfortable.
Thank you.
I think it'd be really weird to sleep with Data just standing there.
Sir? Was I making noise, sir?
No, not exactly.
You're just weird. No, stop looking at him. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's not creepy at all.
Site for our transport.
Captain Cavada to Picard. Please come to the bridge.
Looks like you weren't gonna sleep anyways, buddy.
Sarek is dead.
The man is dead. It also took me like 3 seconds to process that he was dead. I don't know, he said it, and then my brain went bloop, 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 loading, 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 and then I realized that he was dead.
The coordinates are identical.
Oh, that looks like a scary ship.
Riker of the USS Enterprise. Identify yourself.
What if it's Spock?
There's an energy buildup in their phaser banks. Sir, they're activating weapons.
I don't think it's Spock now that they're shooting. Wait, that's so sick.
Fire.
I'm picking up massive power fluctuations.
Oh no.
Internal explosions.
Oh no. Oh god. Riker, we just want to send them a message. Yeah, okay. They're all dead.
Well, Mr. Data, what do you think?
Wow, what the heck?
I am eager to test the success of our efforts.
Oh, no.
It does remain to be seen
That is
whether the
cursed.
Romulans-
That is cursed. Picard with hair and... Oh, that is cursed. No. Let me unsee anything. Let me see anything but this, I should say.
Father's illness.
It's never quite that simple, not even for a Vulcan.
Yeah, but he's also half human, remember? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, mister.
It does seem odd that Sarek and Spock did not choose to resolve those differences in the time allowed.
Okay, but it's hard sometimes.
Don't you two look
I don't
sweet?
want to see Picard as a Romulan ever again. He looks so ugly. He looks so ugly and scary and ugly.
You know what the Romulans will do.
Nightmare fuel, I'm telling ya. Romulans are just an ugly breed of people, aren't they?
And of Spock and Pardek was taken, sir. Adjusting for the optical...
They look so funny. Yes, good try, breaking into someone's house.
Why do you say that?
You don't sound like you're from Ratek.
Ah. Doesn't look very good, does it? They're also being followed.
Do not.
Oh my days.
Captain Picard.
Oh.
We had to get you off the street as quickly as we...
Okay.
I'm looking for Ambassador Spock.
Indeed.
You have found him. Captain
Spock. Bam! It's Spock, guys. It's Spock. Oh, it made me so excited. And that was my reaction to Unification Part 1. That was supposed to be episode 7, but you know, it was episode 8. Now I'm gonna go back to episode 7 and watch Unification Part 2. But that was a really good episode. I was actually really engaged throughout that whole episode. And I think out of all the 2-parters that I've watched, I liked this one more than Redemption, but I like Best of Both Worlds still more. But still, Unification Part 1 was really good. Spock in it at the end, even though I knew Spock was gonna be in this episode and we saw him at the very start of the episode, it was still so cool to see him back again. Oh my god, my heart exploded, my excitement exploded. I never expected to see Spock in TNG, and I know that the original cast do appear at different points in the show. I know I saw the doc at the very start of the show and Encounter at Farpoint, but you know, with my episode run, I never expected, like with the episodes that I'm watching at least before I get into the movies, I never expected to see Spock in them. So, it made me so happy. It made me so happy. And I know there's an episode called Relics, which everyone keeps telling me to watch, but I'm not going to watch that before the movies just because I don't have time. And I don't think, even though I know I would probably really like that episode, I don't think it overall has anything really to do with the movies. I know Inner Light has nothing to do with the movies, don't get me wrong, but I've heard that episode is amazing, and I kind of just really want to watch that episode, and I've made time for that episode. But anyways, I really like this episode. I like the two different storylines, the Klingons going and helping Picard, even but like a little reluctant, but at the same time, I'm wondering, is there like a respect that the Klingons have for Picard, just like sometimes the Klingons had, like in Star Trek 6, there was like Klingon general guy, and he had a lot of respect for Kirk because they were both cool warriors and stuff like that, according to him. So I'm wondering if the Klingons have sort of the same respect for Picard. I feel like they must do to some regard, although I still like that they were very mean to him and stuff and very jokey. I really like that. But also, now that they are Romulans, Picard and Data, they look so scary. But I'm glad that we're getting a lot more Data in this episode, because Data is one character that I wish I could have watched more episodes of, just because I think he's a very interesting character. I think there's a lot that you can do with Data, and I would like to get to know more of him, and I just enjoy him in the episodes that he's in. So I'm glad we're getting more Data and a lot of Picard Data interactions, because I think that's really cool. But yeah, they're dressed as Romulans, and I'm sorry, they are so ugly as Romulans. They are cursed. They are nightmare fuel. I need them to not be wearing those Romulan outfits. They are scary as beans. But Spock's back. Also, that other stuff, the Riker thing that's happening with the random ship that exploded. I wonder how that's going to come around. Is that going to connect to the Picard Romulan Spock story? Is this going to be its own sort of separate thing? I'm not really sure. Riker blew up the ship, which was kind of nuts. He's like, let's just give them a little tease. Let's just give them a little warning, and then he blew up the entire flippin' ship. Did he blow up the entire flippin' ship, or did they blow up the entire flippin' ship? I think that he blew up the entire flippin' ship. Because I think the cargo in it maybe was explosive or something, but I'm not sure. But yeah, what was that ship? Why was it taking the cargo? Why was the Tripoli and the other ship, why were they missing? What are they gonna do next? Riker and crew, and I don't know, is that guy ever going to flirt well enough with the other girl, get her to come see the eel or something? I don't know. So many things I want answered, but yeah, they will be answered in Unification Part 2. So let's get into that episode now.
And I will advise Starfleet when it is appropriate.
That is not satisfactory.
You cannot remain here, Captain Picard.
Oh my god, he's a little angry.
For the Federation, then you should discuss it with the Federation.
Yeah, Picard's a little right here.
Sarek.
Oh, he knows. Sort of. He could just sense it.
Talk with me, Picard.
Spock, if you want a hug, I'm here for you.
The illness from which he suffered.
No. Those feelings came from his heart.
Yeah, come on, Spock.
Because he believes it may be time to take the first step toward reunification.
There we go.
I'm unlikely to succeed, but I cannot ignore the potential rewards that a union between...
So Romulans and Vulcans used to be very close, like a long time ago?
There is a new proconsul.
Because they do look fairly similar.
Played in the overture to peace with the Klingons.
History is aware of the role you play.
I'm aware.
Who committed Captain Kirk to that peace mission, and I who had to...
Yeah, I do remember.
In your own way, you are as stubborn as another captain of the Enterprise.
Yeah. Oh, I keep mentioning Kirk. I'm so happy that Spock is back. Oh my god, just seeing him and hearing him. Oh my god. I miss him. I didn't know I miss him. It's been a few weeks since I've heard his beautiful Spock voice.
Space.
The final frontier.
Don't bother. We've been trying for years.
Yeah, but you're not Data.
Information we obtained from the Romulan databanks.
He's like, okay, fair enough.
During the last hour, I have conducted a systematic review of the entire Romulan sub...
Oh my god, Data, you're so cool. Okay, Romulus looks very nice. I would live there, even though the people are pretty ugly. I would live there. Sorry, Romulan people. Sorry if there's anyone from Romulus watching right now.
Serious enough for the leaders to suddenly embrace a Vulcan peace initiative?
Oh no, not soup again. That's just like peas and carrots and water. That's disgusting.
One can begin to reshape the landscape with a single flower, Captain.
Aw, I like his optimism.
Joel, I'm true.
Oh, suspicious lady.
I did not anticipate such a passionate response to my arrival.
Romulan.
Mayor Spock, come on.
5.8. The Enterprise remains at Quaylor 2 as we continue to investigate the theft.
Whoa, this is in the Enterprise? Wow, very moody.
Former wife of a deceased smuggler.
Oh no, this isn't in the Enterprise, is it?
Oh, you just made my day.
I have to ask you about your husband.
I forgot she had 4 hands and I was wondering how the piano was still playing.
You.
To be honest, I can't think of a good reason.
Yeah, but he's Riker, come on. You can't deny the beard.
Move over.
No way he can play piano.
So what do you say?
Gonna be around for a couple of days?
I told you couldn't deny the beard.
Bartek, come in.
Oh, and Spock.
I'm Naram. Oh no. How is it again? Bartek.
How can everyone do that? Ah, that's as much as I can do.
Since old Pardek's been invited to an official function, he's far too attached.
Those jars on his desk look like cupcakes.
I am prepared to publicly endorse the opening of talks between our peoples.
Really?
And of your influence leading the way.
Proconsul, the Senate has been recalled into session.
It's not distrust of Spock, it's distrust of you. Oh, days. I knew she was gonna make an appearance. Daughter of Yar. I now know from the comments, by the way, that her story in Redemption.
It's everything we could have hoped.
It's because I missed yesterday's Enterprise. I'm very sorry that I missed that episode. It did sound like a cool episode. I just don't have time.
At this time.
Why would Noro lie?
Perhaps because he's hoping to expose members of...
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. No, you're dumb.
Finally to be heard.
I believe it's the Federation that fears an...
Also, this guy looks so familiar.
That is the second time you have accused me of speaking with another man's voice.
Yeah.
It is possible that I have brought my argument with Sarek to you, Captain. If so, I apologize.
It is possible. It's exactly what happened.
Somehow I think it is not. Logic cannot explain why. I only know that I must pursue this.
Yes, you should, Spock.
It is so. I will play the role that they would have me play.
Yes, 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 yes. He's almost double-crossing them by pretending, you know? Yes, thank you, Data, not in his stupid Romulan outfit. Thank you so much.
Have you had any success, Mr. Data?
Oh, Picard, you need to get out of that right now.
I'll take this opportunity to remove my ears.
Yes, please, thank you. And hair, remember that part.
With him. There's an almost Vulcan quality to the man.
Yeah, I can see that, actually.
In effect, you have abandoned what I have sought all my life.
Oh, so interesting. Yeah, whoa, cool.
I believe I have isolated the 20-man cipher access.
Spock's like, I want to change the conversation. This is too deep for me.
No regrets. That is a human expression.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Fascinating.
Maybe Spock's more in touch with his human side than he realizes. Because he's always been in touch with his human side and his emotional side. Even the mission that he's on right now feels more of a human emotional mission than a logical one. I can't tell if Worf likes it or dislikes it. No, he likes it. Okay, Worf.
Am I supposed to stand up and salute?
Wow, he's so funny, guys. He's a comedian.
Hypothetically speaking.
I never learned to speak hypothetical.
Ha 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 ha. I want to grab his ears and pull him. Ah! Oh, thank you, Riker. Thank you, Riker.
Endorse peace talks.
And Spock?
The ambassador is skeptical.
He should be.
I'm afraid I don't see how a stolen Vulcan ship fits into all.
Yeah, me neither.
Do I, Counselor? How soon can you be at Galondon Corner?
But I'm sure in the next 20 minutes we will.
Space logs identify a transmission from the Romulan surface to a Barolian ship near Galorndon Corner.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Speaking with the Proconsul.
Does he still speaking for unification?
He speaks of nothing else.
Yeah, he speaks too much about it, maybe.
To prepare us for the day when we would live again with our Vulcan cousins.
Okay, so the species are are probably related.
Council set for the subspace announcement of our peace initiative is 1400 hours tomorrow.
Okay. It's funny that they use a 24-hour
Captain
clock.
Picard.
It's like, does every planet have a sun that rotates 24 hours around?
How could they know of this location? Someone has betrayed us.
Yes, you did.
Oh, what? Bap, he got you.
Conclusion. You asked me to come to Romulus. You arranged the meetings with the pro-con.
Spock, you're Sherlock Holmes.
Senator Pardek, your service to the Romulan
no.
people is noted and appreciated.
You're dead.
Jolan True, Spock.
Oh, I thought she was gonna kill him.
The Romulan conquest of Vulcan. Bring them.
I forget her name. I'm just gonna call her Yar2 until I remember her name.
I don't get to do it very often in this job.
Perhaps you would be happier in another job.
Yeah, thanks, Data.
Vulcan ships, Captain. The Enterprise is only aware of the one we stole from Quaylor 2.
Oh, what?
You seriously believe that the Federation will not immediately intervene?
Yeah.
I will not read this or any other statement.
If you do not, you will die. All of you will die.
I bet they're willing to die for this, though.
You will kill us in any event. I choose not to cooperate.
Yeah, Spock, let's go, man.
Computer holographic program, Spock 1.
No way.
Programmable Spock. Run program.
No way.
Crossing the neutral zone. These ships carry the future of the Romulan.
We kind of have this now when it comes to like deepfakes and stuff.
I believe so, Ambassador.
Then perhaps you and I can find a way to create a diversion.
What if you just turn off the hologram?
Spock will be making an announcement shortly.
Perhaps his reunification talks were successful.
No.
They could have gotten out of this room.
That's far enough.
Whoa. Wait, no. This is fake. They're holograms. Oh, they're geniuses. Wait, what?
Cowboy diplomacy.
Yeah, cowboy diplomacy. Yeehaw!
Failure of the environmental support systems. They're going to require evacuation.
Now this is the distraction, huh?
Crossing the neutral zone. These ships carry a Romulan invasion force.
Yes, Spock.
How long before we intercept the Vulcan ships?
14 minutes, sir.
Keep going. Destroy them.
East of this wing. I've disconnected certain security scanners to assist us.
Data, you're a genius, man.
I'm afraid we cannot allow you to warn your guards.
Oh, he did the Vulcan pinch.
Alongside the Vulcan ships.
Red alert!
Whoa, yeah, baby.
Ready phasers.
Oh, yes. No! Oh, so many people just died.
There were over 2,000 Romulan troops on board those ships.
Yeah, they just killed them.
Pass on the ideals to a new generation. Work for the day when new thoughts may be spoken aloud.
Yeah, good.
Captain, I will not be coming with you.
Oh, he's staying. Okay.
It is for them to reach it, but they will reach it.
Aw.
And I must help.
Yeah.
Not at all, Captain. I have found our arguments quite useful.
Oh my god.
As useful as those I had with my father.
Yeah, I was gonna say the parallel there.
My father and I never chose to meld. I offer you the chance to touch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, no. And yeah, that is my reaction to Unification Part 2. Supposed to be Episode 8, but for some reason before Unification Part 1 on Amazon Prime. I'm never gonna live this down. This is actually crazy that they mix the episodes, but I really liked this two-parter. I think this is my second favorite two-parter after Best of Both Worlds. I like this one more than Redemption. I think it was just really interesting. It was cool seeing the Romulans because yes, I really like the Klingons and I like seeing the Klingons, but I've never really seen the Romulans before and I never really knew too much about them. And one of the reasons I was never super interested in them is just because I'd never really seen them before in the first place. So yeah, like at least in the movies, like the original series movies, the Klingons had some role in them, which is why I was interested, but the Romulans were just kind of like talked about in passing and stuff like that, so never really had a lot of interest. But seeing the Romulans in this episode or in these two episodes was really cool. Romulus looked beautiful. I thought it was really interesting that the map painting, it was so nice, that map painting, whenever they would show it, the wide of Romulus, the cityscape, it was really, really beautiful. But then when you would get into the streets of Romulus, it became like a lot more dingy. And I was like, this is such a different contrast. Like, it looks so bright and cheerful and green and lush, like the city. And then the actual streets, it looks like dingy and stuff. It was just really funny that that's what happened. It's just the set design and stuff. But still, I thought it was really cool. The Romulan people, I'm sorry, they're really ugly. But why is Yar 2, whatever her name is, the young Yar of the daughter of Yar, why does she not look as Romulan? Is it because that she is half human, half Romulan? So she has like the Romulan ears, but then the human features. Is that why? That probably is why, because Romulans are ugly. I wish Picard did not look like a Romulan this entire episode. I'm sorry. Again, he is nightmare fuel as a Romulan. I'm so glad at least Data got to strip off the makeup. But I mean, and I know Picard got to strip off the makeup for like the last half of this episode, but he could, I don't know. I mean, obviously he couldn't have taken off the makeup and stuff, but still, it was just like, I never want to see Picard with hair again. It's terrifying. It's like a horror movie level. Like, this episode needed to be rated R because it was so scary. Besides that, the music in this episode was great. Again, the effects in this episode, the ship effects and stuff were really cool. In the last episode, I think I forgot to mention, but the laser beam fights and stuff that they had very briefly against that space pirate dude was really, really cool. The really cool armored ship. The lasers were so awesome, and the sound effects for them were so great. They were so loud, and I was like, oh, I gotta give you like little chills because it was so cool. When the Romulan ship blew up those troops as well, oh my god, they sacrificed 2,000 soldiers just so that they wouldn't get captured. They'd rather kill their own soldiers than let them get captured. That is actually crazy, and that kind of goes to show how much they hate the Federation. That is wild to me. I didn't expect them to blow up their ships. I thought the Enterprise was going to blow up the big green ship, and then the other Vulcan ships were going to just become, I don't know, prisoners, or they were going to go back to Romulus or something. I'm not sure, but I can't believe that they died. And then the big green ship escaped too. That's wild. I also really liked the cultural aspect of these episodes as well, and how Romulans, or some Romulans, would like to learn about their Vulcan ancestry, I guess, because they kept saying that they were like cousins and like distant relatives of Vulcans, which makes a lot of sense. Actually makes so much sense. The whole time I was looking at, not just in this episode, but in Redemption as well, Redemption Part 1 and Part 2, because there are Romulans in that episode. You would look at them, or at least I would look at them, and not knowing anything about them, I'd go, they look like Vulcans. Like, obviously there are some differences, but they look kind of like Vulcans. And so the whole time I was like, why would they make this species of aliens that look so similar to a very famous species of aliens, the Vulcans? But now it makes so much sense that they are distant relatives. Maybe they were one species, and then there was some form of divide which split the species onto two different worlds, and they both kind of went their separate ways, evolved in their separate ways, and that's why they look very similar, but still are different and have different cultures, different societies, different viewpoints on life today. And I really like that. And something that I really appreciate about Star Trek is that they can throw in real world issues into this sci-fi show and make it feel very realistic. Like, this is something that happens all the time, where a group of people, the same people, there'll be a divide in the middle of these people, and one group of people will believe one thing, one group of people will believe the other thing. They will split up, and then their cultures with these two different groups will start to form, and they will be so different. Like, they'll be similar ancestrally, they'll be similar, they will look the same, but their cultures are so different that it's hard to start to mesh back together, even if both societies would like to. You see that in the world all the time, and it's really cool that Star Trek can do this as a show, can have these sci-fi concepts, but really relate them and ground them in something that us people in the 21st century who are not in space can understand. I really, really enjoy that. I'm saying this as if the show was made in like the year 2300 or whenever the show comes out. But yeah, I really like these episodes. I really, really, really like these episodes. Actually, they were just a lot of fun. We got some good Data stuff. We got some good Picard stuff. Picard, awesome. We got Spock. We got flippin' Mr. Legend over here. Spock himself. The mind meld at the end was really nice. Sarek died, a character who has been around since early days. I don't know if he was in the original series, Sarek, but I'm assuming he was. But I know him from the movies, of course, and then I'm sure he has been in the show up until this point. So him dying, that is a pretty big character death, or at least a legacy character death, especially if he was around in the original series as well. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. I really enjoyed those episodes. The next episode will be The Inner Light, followed by another video, which is the final 2 episodes of the entire show, All Good Things, I believe. And then it is on to the movies. So 2 more videos left after this. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, I am beyond excited to watch The Inner Light. People have been saying it is one of the greatest episodes of TV. One of the greatest episodes, if not the greatest episode of Star Trek. Does it have anything to do with the movies? No. I understand that. I understand it is a singular episode. I think it's focused on Picard, but I don't really care that it's not part of the movies. It's an episode that has been hyped up for me for so long that I have to watch it on the channel. I have to watch it on the channel, and I have to dedicate a video to it. So yeah, I'm excited for that episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next Star Trek The Next Generation reaction.